and B-Dot's here.
My name is B-Dot.
Give me that yee tea, Angela.
All right, I got you. Here's some yee tea. So, Miss Lauryn Hill, you know, her tour was canceled, the Fugees tour.
Say no.
Yeah, just a couple of days before it was set to start, and she did post an explanation. People did get their refunds, though. The shows in the UK and Europe are moving forward as planned. She said last year she faced an injury that necessitated the rescheduling of some of her shows. Regrettably, some media outlets' penchant for sensationalism and clickbait headlines have seemingly created a narrative that has affected ticket sales for the North American portion of the tour. The trust and faith I have in my intentions and my commitment to my art seem to have been overshadowed by this unfortunate portrayal.
Oh, my gosh. It's social media fault, huh? It's not her coming 4 hours late to shows and, you know, not performing at the highest level. You went to school with Lauryn Hill, right?
Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about Lauryn Hill.
Okay, I do. Was she ever late to class?
No.
Okay.
She actually was extremely, extremely smart.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. And I will say, we don't know what type of injury she had that necessitated the rescheduling of some of her shows. But yeah, I mean, I get it. When things like that happen, people will be like, I don't know if she's going to show up. I don't know if this is going to happen. And it will lead to people being like, oh, I don't know if I should do it. But the Fugees is iconic. I'm sure people would want to go see them. And in the UK and in Europe, everything seems to be going well.
Well, I've been silently protesting Lauryn Hill for 25 years.
Why?
It was one album.
What?
It was
so you protested the album when it was one
Nah,
album?
it's a great album, but it was one album. Let's move on. Like, what else have you done for me lately?
She also was in the Fugees.
Cool story.
Then she did the MTV Live, the Unplugged.
It didn't have no beat.
All right, B-Dot. She's extremely talented.
Okay.
And the fact that people are still going to see her and she still is selling out shows. And that album is something that has never been recreated. Like something that I feel like a lot of people put up on a pedestal. A lot of other female rappers and rappers in general really look to Lauryn Hill as like the blueprint.
They do. I'm just saying.
But don't act like she didn't have Fugees albums too.
She
was in a group.
She was in a group.
She
but
was
I'm
in a
talking
group
about
and
solo.
then went solo, and that's what happens.
She doesn't even perform the songs the way we heard them.
And unfortunately, a lot of times the business gets in the way.
Oh, the business, the social media.
I mean, the business. There's people, we know artists who haven't put out projects because of the business aspect of things, right?
It's been 2 decades. Man.
All right, Kanye West. Here's somebody you really like. He's battling a potentially fatal addiction to nitrous oxide that's being supplied by his dentist, according to his former chief of staff, Milo. How do you say his name? Yiannopoulos? I know you know.
Yeah.
Well, Kanye's dentist is denying these claims, by the way. He said that that is not true. And in a statement, he also said that it's not only factually incorrect, but also intentionally misleading. And that, so.
Kanye's getting high off whippets? What?
Laughing gas. That's why he has such a great sense of humor.
Jesus.
All right, now, I feel like I need to be watching the Surreal Life, and Macy Gray is the person that is getting all the viral clips. OT Genesis was talking about Macy Gray and how she makes certain sexual noises in her sleep.
Everything's like sexual, you know what I mean? And she be like moaning in her sleep, like she having sex. I don't know if you heard it.
Oh yeah, we hear it.
So OT Genesis is on there. Chet Hanks is on there. I mean, this feels like a good time. And if you recall, she went viral for also talking about how she likes to recreationally sometimes
do drugs.
Yeah. Cocaine to be exact.
Yeah.
And she also last week was rushed to the hospital in a wheelchair.
The hell's going on?
Her
with Macy Gray?
Ozempic caused breathlessness and left her unable to walk.
I didn't know Ozempic could do that.
And then also caused constipation.
I thought it was just a cure for fatness.
All right, well, that... B-Dot.
Sorry, what?
Anyway, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are some of the stories that are flying under the radar, but you definitely need to know about them. It's way up.